What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy, Michi Battle. And, I'm about to keep it not really PlayStation for a minute. Because I've been sitting around thinking about some stuff I saw at E3, and I'm looking at the news, and I'm looking at how stuff is panning out a week later. And somebody's playing games with us. And it's pretty much Microsoft. That being said, this is the revelation I've come up to. I see all this focus on backwards compatibility and offering Xbox 360 and X1 games. And I'm asking myself, at this particular point in time, when they said they were going to have the best lineup ever for E3, why would they mention Xbox 360 games? Like backwards compatibility for that. And maybe, just maybe, the Xbox One is sticking to what it's good at. And by that I mean sub 1080p games. And I know. It seems like a cheap shot. I get that. But hear me out for a second. We know that the games that are currently coming out, some of the devs have problems with them performing at 1080p. That's why they're not at 1080p. And we look at these games that they're offering with the backwards compatibility and everything, which is whatever they can get is what they can get, and that's fine. But almost 2 years in, and backwards compatibility is your secret weapon. And then you have a selection of older games that you're releasing in collections, and that's leading me to believe that the Xbox 360 really is better than the Xbox One. If it wasn't so, why are you not remaking the Xbox 360 games, but you're just letting people play them? The Rare Collection is easily something that could have been ran on the Xbox 360. Hell, it's full of Xbox 360 games. It has about 8 of them. The rest of them is like 16 Nintendo games. Some really old PC games, like games from 1983. But if people have never played those and knew they were from Rare, I mean, okay, we can play Attic Attack. But there's some games on there that makes you wonder, did I really buy Xbox One to play this when I could easily play all these and run them on my Xbox 360? Like, I don't see why that wasn't an Xbox 360 title. The Rare Collection is it's astounding that's an Xbox One title. That's like searching the bottom of the barrel for something that we can do that's not taxing for the console. And then you look at like the Rainbow Six Siege coming with Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2. And I'm not knocking those games. They were great when they came out. But here looking back, remembering the Games with Gold version of Rainbow Six Vegas 1, why would you even offer that as a part of a collection with the next gen title? Why offer Rainbow Six Vegas 1? People that have Games with Gold that got it, go play it right now. Tell me if that's something you want to see on your Xbox One. Rainbow Six Vegas 2 isn't too much better. But it's definitely better than Rainbow Six Vegas 1. Definitely better. And you're trying to tell me that this is what puts the Rainbow Six Siege over the top for the Xbox One? The ability to play Rainbow Six Vegas 1?
Which one of these two will emerge on top?
We didn't play that when we had it on the 360 and it came free with Games with Gold.
Turn it all around.
And then we look at Fallout. Fallout 4 was one of the bright spots of the Xbox One conference. That Fallout 4 looks like it's going to be an awesome game. I have no qualms or anything, no gripes with Fallout 4. But why? Why are they releasing Fallout 3 with Fallout 4? We know Xbox 360 people loved Fallout 3. But if there's Fallout 4, am I really going to dedicate time to Fallout 3? Are you trying to say that I might like Fallout 3 better than Fallout 4? I don't understand why you would give me Fallout 3 at the same time Fallout 4 comes out.
South Asia, beautiful bay.
Is it just a matter of getting the titles out there? So you can say, hey, we have these games available on Xbox One because we aren't really matching the production of games that's coming out. So we're going to count the Xbox 360 titles along with the Xbox One titles?
It's the battle of the century.
Like, I don't get it. I understand if they were remastering Fallout 3 and they gave you a beta of Fallout 4. By all means, give us a sample of the new with the old. But don't give us the new with the whole version of the old. That's bass backwards. It's amazing how people are just looking at this as it's great news. And it's really not. They're going in circles. Okay, look at it this way. And I hope I'm not rambling too much, but look at it this way. You made a huge fuss last year about the Master Chief Collection, right? And then you make announcements that you're going to have backwards compatible games, right? Most of the first party games are going to be backwards compatible, right? Okay. They said they're going back to OG Xbox games. They might go back to OG Xbox games. Which is, again, a good thing for those people that still have those games. Because I don't know that you can download those digitally anywhere. So you probably have to have the disc. But either way, they're somewhere probably at a GameStop or a game store near you. Anyway, if they sold you the Master Chief Collection last year to give you each one of those Halo games individually, backwards compatible, yeah, with free with backwards compatibility, it's like you sold your Halos to get the Master Chief Collection and have them on your Xbox to be able to play your old Halos that you had in the first place. And then they're going to have their online capability, so you didn't have to get them on the Master Chief Collection to play them online. It's like, why would I get rid of my Halo 4 on my Xbox 360? Or why did I get rid of my Halo 4 on my Xbox 360? Why did I get rid of my Xbox 360 that was already playing the Halo games backwards compatibly, and it had the Halo 1 Collector's Edition? So the only thing I was really missing was Halo 2. Why did I get rid of that? Just to get it back over again. It's like really no incentive to trade in your Xbox 360 just to keep playing your Xbox 360. I need Microsoft to take a little bit more time and speak to the future and not stay so much in the past. And again, this backwards compatibility thing isn't bad, but the way they're doing it isn't necessarily good. Like, you don't know what's coming because you don't know what they'll be able to get. But what you do know what they're offering. They're offering you stuff that's coming in the that's already with Games with Gold. If you have the Games with Gold stuff, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be free and backwards compatible, which works because if you still had Xbox 360, you were still getting these games with Gold. But if you got rid of your Xbox 360, you passed on a lot of Games with Gold titles. And I don't know that they did like the PlayStation and let you have them. You can just go ahead and download them and save them in your queue, in your history, and go back and access them later. Because, you know, I still have my PS3 and I still have a 360. Though I don't play the 360 much. I don't play the PS3 at all. But I still go and download the game, so I'll have them. I don't know if other people do that. So, if you miss this big selection of Games with Gold games, you're going to go back and have to pay like $15 for these backwards compatible titles that you should already had. Because they convinced you to get rid of your Xbox 360. It's just crazy. But yeah, it's your boy Michi Battle. And before I get out of here, I'll just say one more thing. I'm curious to see what the end of this year holds,
Fight!
because there was a lot of talk about the PlayStation lineup being sparse. But as of June 23rd, we've seen a lot of games come out, and we're going to have a lot of games till the end of the year. But if what they have to offer is the rare replay and older games, and Forza and Halo, it's going to be Forza, Halo, and Tomb Raider. And rare collection and backwards compatibility, if that's their holiday lineup, who has the sparseness? It's your boy Michi Battle.
Never seen anything like this!
I'm gone.
Not enough yet.
Poison wins!